Hey, Jack Squad, YouTube, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you are making it happen for yourself. You got to make it happen for yourself, right? I was looking for something. But anyway, yeah, you got to make it happen for yourself. Happy Tuesday. Let's see what I want to say. Drop down in the description box and like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Please continue to share, continue to comment. Also, all of my social media sites are in the description box, as well as my Cash App and my email. And I like it when you guys email me too, by the way. It does something to me. But anyway, like I told you guys yesterday, I am on a reprieve from work so that I can get some things done and set myself up for the future. And any cash donations are greatly appreciated and very much needed. I am trying to do a lot of things, and it take a lot of time and money, y'all. But anyway, thanks for watching Jackie with a Q. Now, I got some subs. Then I want to tell y'all something. So my subs are Janika Thompson and let's see. I should have got my, and Grace Forever. Janika Thompson and Grace Forever are my subs today. So, you know, guys, I want to talk about the petition to remove Kevin Samuels. You know, when I started this morning, I got a lot of topics. I didn't know what I wanted to talk about specifically today. But I want to talk about the petition. I think I want to talk about it. I want to talk about that today. The petition to cancel Kevin Samuels. And for those of you who don't know, Kevin Samuels is a gentleman that has a YouTube channel. He has a very popular Instagram page. I think he just reached 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And I can't say exactly what his platform is, but I think so he says it's something about high value men, you know, how women can get, I don't know if it's how women can get it, I'm not sure. But he mainly degrades women, right? When they call in. You know, I've only seen snippets, can't watch the whole thing, it makes me, I can't. He's very disrespectful, you know. He might be, whatever he's saying might be truth, but it's his delivery. See, listen, guys. You can say anything you want to say, but it's the way you say it, right? You know, it's the way you say it. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh, that dress you got on ugly than a motherfucker, right? Or you can say, you know, it doesn't really look, you know, how would you say that? It doesn't bring out the best in you or something like that, right? He says stuff. Listen, we talking about the petition. I don't even want to really talk about him, because let me tell y'all something. I didn't want to give him life. Like, there's certain things I just don't want to give life because it's just stupid to me. But I know, you know, my subscribers would like to hear my comments on it, and, you know, it is a thing and it is out there. But some shit I just choose not to fuck with. And because it's just so, because let me tell you, first of all, it's not balanced, right? It's unbalanced. Because he's an over 50 gentleman, like I'm over 50. So, you know, when you're over 50, you have a lot of wisdom come with you, right? And I think he's misdirecting his wisdom, or he's stating it the wrong way. You know, there's nothing wrong with telling a young lady, get yourself together and do all that stuff. But when you get to degrading how much you weigh, ooh, ain't nobody gonna want you, and you ain't never been married, like, what's wrong with you? Like, all of that. See, and today, y'all, we need to be uplifting each other, black folks. I keep telling y'all that, because why? I'm pro-black, right? So all that, you know, by him being that age, he can say that in a fatherly, grandfatherly way, and it would be received better. What he's doing is building up hatred for women by black men. from what I see. Now, what I don't understand is you have a man and you have a woman. You need a woman for the man and a man for the woman. So if all these Negroes start hating women, where does that leave us? Collectively, where does that leave us, right? So, and I just think he's using his wisdom the wrong way. That's what I think. You know, if you take it back ancestrally, right? I can just take it from my family, my elders. They taught us. You know, we sit around and they teach us, right? Ain't with nobody spewing hate. They might tell you don't fool with that nigga because he ain't shit, right? But, you know, they're not telling you men as a whole or women as a whole ain't shit, or this kind of person is the only person for you, or no, you ain't good enough for that kind of person. You know, all that negativity teaching is wrong. And, like, I don't know what his end game is. Like, is he going to do this forever? Like, you're going to, you know, because I tell y'all, the universe, what you put out there is you get back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's going to, this is his platform forever. And you know what, when it does come down my timeline, sometimes depending on what the captions say, I might read it, look at it for a second. And you know, he immediately comes off as grander than what he is, right? And so, you know, they'll be trying to talk to him and explain, so how much you weigh? You know, do you have a husband? Like, why is, you can have value without having a husband. You know, his point to me seems like if you don't have a husband, nobody wants you, you ain't worth shit. No, that's not how that goes. For one thing, you need to be talking about the caliber of niggas that's left out here in the world. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the petition. So I see why there is a petition. It actually came down my timeline some kind of way. That's how I knew about it. And then I didn't pay it no attention. And then, you know, I keep seeing different bloggers talk about it. And yesterday I was watching The Plainest Jane, and who I am subscribed to, and she was interviewing the lady. I said I was going to remember her name, so you all can check her out. I'm going to go to the page. She was interviewing the lady who started the petition, right? And her name, I remember it was Goldie something. Give me one moment, y'all. It was Goldie, because I looked her up. And of course I can't find it. It's not in my history. Where is it at? Let's see. I looked her up, right? And I got to go to her page so I could tell you. Her name is Goldie Jones. Her channel is called Goldie Jones. And I think she's a new YouTuber. And she's went after him, and she says that she gets very, very ugly, negative comments, which, you know, because they're really on this bandwagon. You know, they're really on the bandwagon. They're saying support Kevin Samuels at any cost, like somebody gonna kill him or something. You know, listen, it's just commentary, right? He has rubbed a lot of people, women especially, the wrong way. Because, and it, like, again, it's some of the stuff he's saying might be real, might be true. It's his delivery. You know, I can't take you serious if you nasty. And then a lot of times when women get on there, they don't, if he stops them and ask the question, if they don't answer the question, he cuts them off. Doesn't allow you to finish. You know, and I think it's an intimidation tactic. And, you know, I wouldn't call in there. I don't need, mostly young ladies. And I did see, that's what made me look at it yesterday. I saw a woman, he said she was older, and, you know, and she was saying, I guess she was trying to say, why do you do that or whatever? And he immediately asked her, do you have a husband? Like, why is that the main thing? Just have a dialogue with somebody. Just have a dialogue. Forget if they got a husband, you got a husband, wife, whatever. Just have a dialogue about why do you think the way that you think, and, just have an honest, I would like him to just have an honest, real conversation without quoting percentages and all this shit, because I don't know how you remember that. I don't know if that shit is real. I can say that shit too, because 39% of people, you know, that shit sound real, but is it? We don't know. So what I'm saying is, I wish he would just have an honest dialogue without the ability to stop people from talking. Let them get their point out. You may be the smartest one in the room. Everybody may not be as intelligent as you, or as you think that you are. So let people finish their conversation. That's the part I don't get. Like, when he stops them and say, do you have a husband? They be like, well, do you have a husband? You know, like, you know, I wonder if he has friends, like real friends in real life, like does he have friends? And does he have women friends? Or does he only have male friends? Because I can't see any woman really being a friend with him. Like, I got guy friends, people I grew up with and stuff. And when they say or do dumb shit, you know, we talk about it, laugh about it. Like, I can't see. It's something bigger. And I'm not going to go into what's wrong with him and what's right with him, right? I'm just talking about the petition. Do I think the petition would do anything? I don't know, because I've never heard of anybody being removed from YouTube, so I don't know, right? But there's something I got wind of yesterday called the Violence Against Women's Act, VAWA. It's an act, right? It's a bill. And because of the petition, and this young lady, Goldie, was stating that Kevin is inciting violence against women. And I know that, like, if you say something, they all attack you. What I don't understand is, like, do these men that are really on his team, do they have relationships with women? Are they interested in having relationships with women? You know, I'm curious to know that, right? And how do these women feel? Like, you know, as y'all know that I'm single, and it was a guy, and immediately I was talking to him, and immediately he started sounding Kevin Samuel-esque. And I asked him, and was he on that bandwagon? And he said, well, you know, I listened to him. You know, after we had a conversation or two, we never talked again, because I'm definitely not, I wouldn't fit that bill, right? But the petition, like I said, I don't know if they can remove him. Like, I've never heard of that. I would like for him to tone it down. You know, we have freedom of speech, right? So if somebody talking crazy shit you don't want to hear, just don't pay no attention. That's what I do, right? I have my opinion on him, and I've stated it a time or two. But because it kind of sort of makes a dangerous precedent. Because if anybody could, you know, okay, so we don't like him, we're going to get him off. And he is, to me, setting a dangerous tone towards women. He is. But I don't know, like I said, if the petition will work. Because I would hate for somebody to say, well, we don't like Jacquie, we're going to get a petition to get her off. See, I don't know where all that falls, if what he's doing, where that falls under freedom of speech. But if it is inciting violence, then there's something need to be done about that. And like I said, the young lady spoke about, it's a movement. She has a movement. And she said there's a set group of women that she speaks to all of the time. And I'm going to check her out. You know, I went to her channel, but I didn't watch anything or anything. I just watched her on The Plain as Jane, and she sounds intelligent, and she's serious about the petition. And she said it's been circulating for about 3 months. Like, I think I just saw it maybe a couple weeks ago or something. But I kind of do, like, I always thought that, I just think that you should watch what you say. You know, like, I cuss. And y'all know I cuss, right? And I cuss more than what y'all know I cuss. I tone it down to talk to y'all, right? I cuss. I like to cuss. Shit. Sometimes them words fit right in appropriately, right? To prove my point, to get my point across. Make me feel good. Shit, sometimes cussing make me feel good. I told you I was ignorant, right? So anyway, I think that he should be toned down, because if he is inciting violence against women, like the girl says, she's gotten threats and stuff, like somebody's told her that she should just kill herself, like all that's ignorant. But I think that comes with the virtual territory, people saying dumb shit to you. Like I told y'all yesterday, people say dumb shit to me, I just block them. You know, I don't even respond. And I could respond. I could respond in a really funny way. I could respond in a really hurtful way. I don't know you, you don't know me, right? And I'm sure this video will get some Kevin Samuelites to say negative things. I don't really care, you know, because I just block you. I don't care. I just block you, right? But I think that maybe he does need to be reined in, you know. But this is my point. I think if you start that with one person, then it can it can spill over into other YouTubers and other folks on Instagram, right? Because I think that's where he has his whatever you call it, where he goes live and talks to the people at. I think it's on Instagram, right? To me, I say the best way to cancel someone is to not pay them any attention. See, the people, y'all keep giving energy to the power. Y'all keep giving power to the energy, right? If you just, I wouldn't call in, like, because he's gonna annihilate you verbally, and then when you try to say something, he's gonna hang up on you. You can never get your point across. So I wouldn't even call in. Like I for the life of me, I don't understand why these ladies call in. And for the most part, they're young ladies. So I don't know if they need a daddy figure, a grandfather figure. I don't know what's going on. But you're not gonna get your point across. From what I see, you're not gonna get your point across unless you agree with him. You know, I don't know what kind of lady fits their profile as to who don't get hung up on and who don't get dogged. Because I heard him say some stuff, you know, and I can't watch a whole situation of him. You know, at first I thought it was funny. At first I thought it was interesting. Then as the more I watched it, seems like the meaner he got. So I don't, choose to see that. So I just don't watch it. I just don't watch it. But because I keep seeing about this, like I said, I wouldn't even talk about him. It's just that I keep seeing about the petition. And Plaintiff Jane went live with her yesterday regarding the petition. And, she mentioned what I call the VAWA, Violence Against Women Act, VAWA Act, right? And so, let me see, because I had Googled that because I had never heard of it, right? I had never heard of it. So I Googled it, VAWA Act, right? The Violence Against Women Act of 1994 was a United States federal law signed by President Bill Clinton on September 13, 1994. Now, I think she's saying that they're redoing this act, because as I'm looking here, it says it expired on February 15, 2019. So I think they're trying to enact that. So here we go. The Violence Against Women Act, an ongoing fixture in the nation's response to domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, and stalking. Furthermore, Congress may continue to appropriate funding for the Violence Against Women grants after the authorizations for these grants expire, as it did in December 2019. So it did expire. So I'm not sure how that works, but it seems like she said that they were trying to reenact that act. Okay, so I guess there's funding sitting somewhere for it, but the actual act isn't in effect. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to really look into that. But if what he's doing falls up under this act, then maybe the petition would do something, and stop him from, speaking in that way, because like I said, I didn't know it was inciting violence because I don't pay it any attention, right? So if that is the case, I gotta investigate more of this act. But if that is the case, so when you have the petition, like I gotta research, when you have the petition, who does it go to? Does it go to YouTube? Because she said YouTube and Instagram, right? I don't think they're run under the same people. Like YouTube is Google. I don't know who Instagram is. Maybe it's Google too. But she has a movement. And so I'm curious to see where it ends and what'll happen, right? Like I said, I do not agree with how he says what he says. Maybe he's saying some good things, but his delivery is so off, I can't hear it. Period. His delivery is rough and rude. Like if we was in the streets, that wouldn't go good. You know what I mean? And so, again, y'all, this is what I'm saying about virtual gangsters. I don't know, because I wonder, I just don't believe that he talks to women in real life like that. I don't believe that. Like you amongst a circle of friends and he get to acting like that. I do not believe that. He may do that one-on-one. I just don't believe that. Unless he's around. I don't believe that, y'all. I don't believe that. So, and you know, he's gotten a following. And, you know, sometimes people do things, you know, because it's all about money now, believe. So he came up with a great situation to get him a lot of followers very quickly. And the more followers you have, the more money you get. He got commercials. He got commercials on his Instagram. And I only know a few people that have commercials. That's the first person I seen with that was Country Wayne that I watched. Country Wayne, and I think Just Hilarious. And I can't think of who else. But, you know, commercials on your Instagram. You know, that one guy, I think MJ Harris, he has commercials. He might have been the first one, then Country Wayne. But, you know, not many people have commercials on Instagram. So he's big. He's huge. He's doing it. You know, that means his money is up. Good for him. You know, but do you want to do that on the backs of black women? That's my concern. You know, for the life of me, y'all, every other race will protect their woman but the black man. Every other race. And it bothers me. You know, like I said before, this is an innate behavior, right? Meaning that it's in us. This comes from we have a long history of being separated. The man being separated from the family, from the woman being separated and abused, and the man had to stand around and watch it, right? So, you know, we are different people today, but those behaviors are still in us, right? And I don't know why, for the life of us, we can't get it together. I don't know why. I don't know why. And see, my next topic, I'm going to talk about what the baby said. You know, black women are the most undervalued creatures on earth, right? And it's sad because we probably the strongest and the smartest, okay? We can put a lot on our back and handle it, and we're not appreciated for that. That's my concern. We're not appreciated for that, right? So, you know, I don't know where this will go. I'm going to be watching to see, and I'll be letting you guys know. Like I said, go to that young lady's channel. Her name is Goldie Jones. Check her out. Like I said, Plain as Jane. She did the interview with the young lady. Check her out last night regarding the petition. And drop down in the comments. I just thought about this. Drop down in the comments, guys, to let me know if you would sign the petition. You know, I didn't pay any attention because, you know, I didn't know it was a thing. But if it comes back to me again, I'll see it. Or it might be on the girl's channel. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you know, a lot of times you get stuff on your timeline to sign. And then at the end, when you didn't sign and then checked and answered questions. And at the end, they want some money. And your answers don't go through until you pay the money. I don't know if hers is like that. But I'm just saying, that's why I didn't pay no attention, right? Because I was like, this is some shit about some money. That's why I didn't pay no attention. Because I signed something. I was trying to sign something that had nothing to do with him like a week or so ago. And when I got to the end of it, it might have been some presidential something or something. It was something about they don't want Trump, which I don't either. And that's why I signed it and went and answered the questions. They don't want Trump to get a pension, right? Somebody has something going around. And so when I got to the end, it said something about will you support and this much and this much and that much and lifetime member and all that. And so I'm not going to give you no money. So it was like my answers didn't make no sense. So that's why when I saw that a few days later, a week later, I didn't pay any attention. I was like, oh, this is some bullshit. But now that I know who the origin of it is, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check her out. It's Goldie Jones. She is the creator of the petition to remove Kevin Samuels. Okay, y'all? So, Kevin Samuelites, don't be in my comments with that bullshit because I ain't started, right? Y'all, you know, I can't make this shit up, y'all. Somebody just text me some dumb shit. You know, listen, he is saying what it takes to be, you know, with a good man or whatever. I, on the other hand, am experiencing the bullshit that niggas say and do. And somebody just texts me something stupid, and he always texts me stupid shit. And, you know, I always laugh at him and giggle about it and ha, 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 you know, which I'm about to do now as soon as I finish talking to y'all. But it's like the level of maturity and the unintelligence of these men boggles my mind, right? So anyway, you woke up this morning and thought you would say that dumb shit to me when I told you what I'm about and what it takes to be with me. You don't have the qualities. You don't have the qualifications, sir. But anyway, and remember I told y'all yesterday, like I can tell somebody something once or twice. Okay, I'm going to say it in a very nice, diplomatic way. This dude here is a glutton for punishment because I done told him. Now I'm going to have to get real raw with him, right? Just quit playing with me. I feel like you're playing with me. Quit playing with me. If you don't have nothing, quit playing with me. But anyway, y'all, let me tell you my subs. Hold on. Let me find it because that just blew my mind right there. It just blew my mind. Tell you my subs. Okay. And anyway, guys, don't forget to put your comments, regarding would you sign the petition? Is a petition necessary? What do you think of the petition? What do you think of Kevin Samuels? Let me know your thoughts, right? So my subscriber is Janika Thompson. Oh, yeah, and Grace Forever. Grace Forever. Those are my subscribers today. And so anyway, y'all, don't forget, make it happen for yourself. And I said that I was going to start saying this mantra at the end of my videos because I'm trying to invoke thoughtfulness, right? And where did it go? I'm trying to invoke thoughtfulness. So, I want you all to remember that you are the designer of your destiny. You are, right? You can make your life whatever you want it to be. So don't forget that, guys. Thanks for watching Jacquie with a Q. Don't forget to share and hit the bell. Seems like I'm forgetting something, but have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.